What is up, my fellow yarn bombers? It is I, the Crafty Crocheter, and today I am going to show you how to make this simple dishcloth. In today's tutorial, I'm going to provide you with the items you'll need for this project and how to work the project. And this particular dishcloth is made with cotton yarn and a size H crochet hook, and the stitch used in this tutorial is going to be the griddle stitch. And if you're not familiar in how to work the griddle stitch, you can feel free to check out my previous stitch of the week video on showcasing that, but I will show you how to work it throughout the tutorial. And I will show you the items you'll need for this tutorial to make this yourself. And this is a great beginner project for those wanting to get into crochet, or just wanting to practice your crocheting, or just want to pass the idle time. So without further ado, here we go. Alright everyone, so to get started, you'll need the following items, and it's just a simple couple little items. You won't need a whole bunch. So the first thing obviously is the yarn, and the yarn I'm using for this tutorial and what I used for this sample is the Peaches and Cream stripy yarn, and the color that I used for this is green stripes. Of course, you can use any color you want, or if you can't find this yarn, just make sure you have enough yarn to where it is about 102 yards worth, because you'll get one dishcloth out of this plus enough for another project like I mentioned earlier in my other videos. And then you'll need a size H crochet hook, or whatever hook you'll want to use to obtain the gauge that you want. And then this is not required, but it is one of my favorite tools to use. This is a row counter or stitch counter, and this is great to use so that way you keep track of what row you're on. If you by chance do not have a stitch counter, you can always jot it down on a piece of paper. Just put a line for each row that you complete. Alright, so let's get started on the yarn. So let me find, one of the tricky things is you got to find that end yarn. Oops. Give me a second while I find that end. Alright, so I found the end of my yarn. So the amount of chains you're going to use for this project is going to be 31 chains. So you'll need to chain 31, and then once you're done, I will show you how to work the first row. So I'll work a couple chains with you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to continue the rest of this off camera, so make sure you're going to chain 31 chains to start, and then once you get your 31 chains completed, I will meet back up with you, then we'll begin row 1. Okay, so I have my 31 chains completed, as you see. And so again, as I mentioned earlier in the introduction of this video, we're going to be working the griddle stitch for this entire project. And the griddle stitch is a fairly simple stitch to work with. So basically you're alternating between single crochets and double crochets for each stitch. And then as a reminder, when you start the griddle stitch, you're always going to start with a single crochet and end with a double crochet. So let's start on row 1 now. So you can do it either in the bump of the chain, or you can just do your stitches through this loop up here. And I usually go through the loop, it's just much easier for me. So make sure you skip the first chain from hook, and then work your single crochet into the second chain from hook. So and then after you got your single, yarn over and go into the next stitch and work a double crochet. Then go into the next stitch and work a single crochet. Then yarn over, go into the next stitch and work a double crochet. So basically you're repeating this until you get all the way down to the end stitch, and in the end stitch, remember that you're going to end with a double crochet. So I'll work the rest of this off camera, and then I will meet you, and then we'll begin row 2. Alright everyone, so we're at the end of row 1, and as I mentioned before, make sure when you start this row, you're going to start with a single crochet, and then you're going to end with a double crochet, and you're going to lose one stitch as a result of skipping the first chain from the hook. So you're going to have 30 stitches across. So to begin row 2, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to do this for every subsequent row. So this is a one row repeat stitch. So after you finish your final double crochet of the row, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and then repeat row 1. So skip the first chain from hook and then work a single crochet into the next stitch. Then yarn over, go into the next stitch, and then work a double crochet. And so basically you're doing this for every subsequent row, to always start with a single crochet and then end with a double crochet at the row. So I'm not gonna, you get the idea. So, and then once you have this completed, you should have a total of 29 rows, because to make this a perfect square, you're going to take the number of stitches that you started with for your chain. In this case, it'd be 31. Then you take 2 away, which is going to give us the result of 29. So you'll have, and this has 29 rows for this project to make it a perfect square. And then once you complete the row 29, you're just going to fasten off, and then that's the end of the project. I mean, you can add a border if you wish, but for this project, I am not going to forego that, but that's completely up to you how you want to finish the project. So that everyone is how you work this dishcloth tutorial. Alright, so I hope everyone enjoyed today's tutorial video as much fun as I had making it. So hopefully you'll incorporate this new project into your repertoire so you can make that for your friends and loved ones, or if you have an online shop, you can feel free to use it as well. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and feel free to check out my affiliate links for the following companies. And then also feel free to check out my Shopify online store. Again, I'll put the link below. And I added some new items to my store, so feel free to check it out as well. And so far, I've only had 1 order. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. It's a start, so I hope to get more orders, and I'm going to add more items to the shop as time goes on. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I think I already said that already. Love each other, be kind to each other, help each other out, spread love and not hate. We gotta yarn bomb this place and spread love and creativity throughout the universe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified when new videos are released. Grab those crochet hooks, grab that yarn, and create something beautiful today. And on that note, take care of yourself and each other.